Well, g'day tubes, how's she going? Oh, I'm still pretty sick here and feeling it still, man. I'm telling you, like, this cold has been forever to get out of me again. Holy cow. Anyways, let's crack the door open. And we're gonna go and put this diesel engine back together, see if she'll start. The other day when I come in my garage, I saw a mouse. I have set some traps, so we're gonna check. Now, I've already caught 4 of them. So there's one there, still good. I put one up in front of the bike here. Front tire still good. I put one up here. That one's still good. So maybe I've got them all for now. Yeah, dirty little things. And you know what they were doing? It's the funniest thing ever. It's got me a little worried about the bike and stuff. They'd grab a couple of pieces of the corn that I had. It's still in this pail here, but I put this board on it. A couple of pieces of corn here. They were, I guess, filling their cheeks with whatever, and I was out with the tractor one day and dumping it. And for some reason, I've seen it before too. Well, they can't right now because it's full of dirt, but they're taking the corn and stuffing it all down in these little corners and stuff. So there was some there. Oh, there's another trap there too. And the other day when I was out doing my funeral, I was using my lowering device here that's on this trailer here. That's what you put the casket on over the top of the hole and lower them down in. Well, one of these sides, I can't lift it up because it's under, but there's a big hole underneath that goes into this cavity. Well, they'd taken corn and gone all the way down these rails with them. I got it up off the trailer and moved it. And you hear the clink, 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 clink. I'm like, what the crap was that? And all this corn starts pouring out. I'm like, really? Holy crap. Okay, so I put another trap up here. Sort of kind of see it with that brightness. That one's good. And I put another one. Where did I put that other one? I thought I'd put one under there somewhere, but maybe I didn't. Oh, there's my phone going. Okay, so duty calls again. But anyways, I got this pump out. It looks like it's pretty good now. It's free and pumping and stuff, so everything's clean. So now inside of the engine here, where the little linkage, where is it here? The little linkage guy here, you got to make sure you line inside of the engine with that little ball thing there. So we'll just get them kind of in, and I think I got it. I think. Okay. I'm just going to move and light. Yep, I did get it. Wowee. So you gotta make sure you line that up or she won't work. Okay, so that's good, that's good, that's good. We're going to put some bolts back on here. And this thing's got a bit of a spring tension now, which is good because it didn't before because it was stuck. We're gonna need a 10 mil. Come on, baby. Need a skinny 10 mil. This one doesn't work. So I'm not super crazy with the outlet there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. I might have to try to seal it up with something, just because there's not much of a barb on the end of that there, and it was kind of leaking a bit on me. Okay, that should be good there. Should be good there. Now we got our new gasket for this little inspection window here. That's good. That's good. That goes on, and should be another nut somewhere there. And crank that feller on. Should be good. And this fuel line, put him on first here. Maybe that'll be all right. I don't know. It just doesn't feel super great. Try to crank that on as best I can. It's not a super great fit there, so I don't know. This one I'm going to turn this way. Push it down so we get the tank on here now. But anyways, I have to go over to my office, but I will be back momentarily. Okay, so I'm back. I don't have a whole lot of time though, unfortunately. Oh man, gotta chisel. Ooh, crap! Chisel another one out for. Oh crap! Chisel another one out for Monday. So unfortunately, I don't have a whole pile of time. I think that's a return line on the top here. Comes back in. I think. Oh, I lost my rubber duties. Okay, I think we're just about home there. Get these guys lined up here. Oh crap. Yeah, I had a lady die there in December, and got her in. Of course, had that whole row cleared off. Now her husband's dead. He just died there the other day. Now I gotta try to chisel all that out again to get him in for Monday. So that should be fun. Okay. I don't know if those clamps are gonna hold or not, but try them. Yeah, so I got the machine back there, had to move a monument and everything and to get in. So that's not too good. It's going to be a lot of digging, so I don't know how far we'll get with this today, but I'd like to see if I can get it running. At least. I think we should be okay now that we got some prime action happening. So we need to get our steel fuel line here. Get that back lined up in here. Roughly. Sort of back where she's got to be here. Gotta get that tight down here, I guess. Okay. Now we're going to see if we got some priming action here. Hopefully we're all good. And I have to kind of hold this guy down a little bit. Now I had a zip tie before. Pardon me. Man, I can't wait till this cold is gone. Okay, how are we going to do this now? I had a zip tie. I know I had this guy locked in here before. kind of thing, but I can't get it because of the tank now. Anyways, we're going to turn that tank on. Hopefully it's not leaking, or I don't know what I'm going to do about that there, because that's not good. And let me grab a little zip tie. Just so that a little piece of wire would be even handier. Look at that, I got a piece of wire up here. Save a zip tie. Some wire cutters. Wire. And just hook this guy in here and pull him down to, I don't know, in there or something for now. Will be alright. There. Okay, so let's zoom in on our line here. Hopefully, once I get pulling this, it'll start to prime for us. Now, gotta make sure I turn it on start. But it's not priming it. Why is it not priming? Thought it would have started priming by now. What did I do not right here? Everything's back together. Everything's back together. No extra bits. Oh, that's good. I don't know, maybe I'll try doing a little bit of pressurizing the tank here again. Seem to be doing anything. Oh, well, that's not so good. Now, well, I guess all I can try is try pulling her lots more. Maybe it takes lots of pumping there to. Oh! I think I just seen something. I did. Oh, we're priming now. Okay, that's all she needed. Not much priming though. But it is priming. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a little mess here. I just want to see it. Okay. She's priming. She's priming. It's gonna take a bit though. Put this back in here and I'll give her some good pull. She's way out of the shot now. Hang on, hang on. We're priming. I do believe. Okay, that's not too bad. That in there. Oh, I screwed myself. I think. Okay. Just gonna unloosen this guy a little bit down here again. Just to get them both sort of started in here. Okay, gonna crank this one down. So far I see no leaks down off the tank here, so that's good. But I want to give her some more priming here. Okay, that's probably good. I'll crank this on a bit tighter. See, she's wet up here now, so that's good. That's good to see. Should be good. That should be good. Now this is going to shake like a you-know-what. So, I probably ought to take this thing outside, which I think I'm going to because it's going to be really smoky too. Okay, now as in starting, it's a brute for only like a 5-horse, I think this thing is. She's not going to be super much fun. So, hopefully I do this right. Well, you've got to prime it a bit. And pull her to the compression stroke. Push that down. Find that happy little medium there. Sounds pretty good. Ah, lost it again. Whoa, Nelly! She's got some kick, boys. She's got some kick. Oh, I see that kick there? It's got to have its thing adjusted here a little bit. It's off a hair bit. That's just your idle. But it's having some running problems. It's almost like it's got some air in that line again. I think it's all right. It might work itself out once it runs for a little bit. I don't know. Interesting. The cloud of smoke. Well, it's running, but I see it's leaking a bit, so it might actually be sucking air. It could be sucking air out of this fitting here when it's running. That's the only thing I can think that why it would run erratic like that, because there isn't really much to it. You know, she's all pretty sort of basic. Really, it just pumps pressurized fuel into the injector here and then down and then fires, but the only thing I can see is it's maybe getting a bit of air through that fitting in there. Now what to do about that, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But I'm pretty much kind of out of my time right now, so all the fuel's been leaking down there, so yeah, there is a leak problem there. I don't know if another piece of fuel line would help in there, or maybe a better clamp, like a little hose clamp even. One you could screw down, tighten down, I don't know. I'm not too sure, but anyways, I gotta go dig, so we'll have to mess with this a little later on. Okay, so just pulled everything apart again there. I was talking with Starpuss, and we're not exactly 100% sure what's going on, but he said maybe try taking out one of the shims. So I took the thinnest one out from here. I did kind of notice, so when I took the pump apart again, this little piece here was not maybe coming up high enough, so taking out a shim should make that rise a little higher and push a little bit more out. So that is what our plan is for right now. Now we got to get everything all lined up here again, and I'll get her back together. I'll get her outside and see what happens this time. Okay, all back together. Now we were talking to, and he says, what RPM was it running at? I'm like, oh geez, not wicked fast. Well, he says, get her going, let her go, because it takes a while to warm it up, and it takes quite a bit to get that fuel pressurized up. So that would be why it would be probably hard to start in middle of winter. But anyways, we're gonna try her again here. I got my wire on still. I'm gonna prime it lots. I presume if it's over priming, it'll go through that line. Okay, let's unhook this guy. Let's see if we can get her to fire here. And I got her on full blast. Okay. Sounds like it's starving a little bit for fuel. I'm gonna let her sit there and run like that as long as it will, anyways. don't think she'll go a whole lot lower than that. I mean, we can try, but I don't know if it will. Nope. That wasn't too bad. Sit there and run for a little bit, and looks like it's somewhat happy sitting there, so we'll let her sit and burn a bit of fuel out of her. See where we're at now. It's still full. Hasn't burned hardly anything up, so that's awesome. Okay, oh, I'm going to let her sit, I guess. There we go, that's a nice little idle right there. Even kind of getting away on me. That's probably 500-600 RPM maybe there, I don't know. It's not wicked slow. I wouldn't want to go much slower, I don't think. That should be pretty awesome though. Well, I'm just going to let her sit there and run for half an hour or so, and we'll come back and check on her. Right now she's 228. Okay. Well, it seems to be running pretty smooth there. It's skidded itself quite a path and melted it all the way along. That's pretty cool. Must be getting pretty warm. We're going to do some shutdowns and restart cycles here. And I'm going to shut the fuel off. It's not wicked hot. To stop her. Okay, pull her to the compression stroke. I don't think I can pull her through without ripping the cord apart. She's got quite a kick to her, let me tell you. Start here. Okay. It's down about quarter tank. That's not too bad at all. Well, there's the idea for building a air compressor for blowing up my water lines and stuff, but boy, I don't know, I see that feller on there. There's not much room for a compressor now. We got to figure out something else, maybe. Have to probably go with a bigger tank or something. Might even have to splurge and get one of those, basically looks like a lay down tank like this, but it's like, you know, 5 times the size. Pretty sure Princess Auto sells them. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Or see if I can find something else, you know. But basically it'd be nice to get something that's got like the plate already on it like this, right? So, you know, I can just kind of mount stuff to it, drill holes mount, and compressor sit here with the pulley out the side running. Now probably would want it like I'm thinking that way for starting wise, and hopefully, well, it depends, I guess, all on the way the compressor pump turns. That's the big thing. Sit there and geez, I don't know, that looks kind of small. That does look really small on there, or that motor's really huge. I guess the motor's really huge, but that's kind of the idea anyways, the idea of it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I think I'm gonna have to go with a bigger tank, even though it'd be nice to use this guy here, but I just don't think it's gonna be large enough to mount a compressor pump on there too. Like, this was meant for like an electric motor, I think, and a small little pump, right? So kind of like my setup I've got in here. I am gonna close that door. My little setup I got in here like that, right? That's sort of more what it's meant for. Even though, geez, this plate looks bigger on this one, but yeah, I don't know. That's kind of what that little guy I think out there was meant for, was a little electric motor, and then the pump there, not a great big huge diesel motor on it, right? So I don't know. I'll have to think about something else for pump or tank wise anyways. Yeah, but I don't know if that's going to be right away or not anyways, because there'll be a little other things we need too. I don't know exactly how I do it, but probably a direct drive, which would mean boy, you're gonna have to want to make sure that thing's gonna fire on that first go, or you'll get the pump pressurized and then it won't well, I guess if it's pumping into the tank freely, it should fire up okay. I know it's like with the pressure washer, if you're not squeezing the handle when you're trying to start it, the first pull's like, oh, and then because the water is built up in that pump to the end of your hose, and then if you don't relieve that pressure, you'll never pull her again. So you gotta squeeze it and pull it until it goes, you know. So that'd be pretty sweet too, that motor on a pressure washer. But oh man. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes peeled open for some kind of like a lay down tank. I'm pretty sure they do sell them. Other than that, geez, I don't know. I'm not too sure what I would do after that. Well, unfortunately, all I'm seeing on here is actually just compressors. They don't seem to just sell tanks anymore. Now, I know they did, or did, because that's where I got this one from. I got that one when I was walking around one day, and I guess the thing had maybe fallen over and it broke something off the top, so they had it all stripped off. It was just a tank for $100. I'm like, sweet, sign me up. So I got a pretty good deal on that tank, but I don't see, yeah, nothing. So we're going to really think about something else here, what we're going to do. But anyways, I did switch that fuel line on there that was kind of seeping a little bit. I put some of my better Goodyear stuff on here. You can see the difference in her there. A lot more nicer, better looking stuff. So this it's even got a braiding through it, this Goodyear stuff, where this stuff's just, I think, just a rubbery crap. So kind of feels like it's a little dried out too. So I just used that and then put the original clamps back on, and I haven't looked at it. I'm going to bring her in here actually momentarily. She looks good now. It's out there running, banging and jumping all that time, and she's dry. So that's good. I guess it was just that piece of hose. So surprisingly, it's warmed up that shaft quite a bit. Oh, it's not wicked super hot though, surprisingly. Though mine just been shut off for a little bit, but yeah, the exhaust is all cold and everything. Wow. She's well cooled, I guess, when it's running there. So we burnt a little bit of fuel out of her. That was pretty well right full. So that's not too bad. Not too bad at all, actually. And it wasn't working hard or nothing there, but I think this thing has gobs of torque in it. I don't think it would, you know, it would take an awful lot of drag of something to bring this feller down. I think, man, you can just tell by, you know, I'd really like to get hooked to something that's going to make her drag real hard and see what kind of torque she puts out, you know. Really start working hard, you know. So, but anyways, she seems to be a good unit. It's a little, I gotta adjust something in here, I think, for idle, because I could put it right down to where it is here. Well, yeah, that's a stop, but there wasn't really any idle. Maybe there's not supposed to be, but I think you could do a little more fine tuning if you had like a, you know, like a throttle cable in here kind of thing with the, this would just stay loose and you'd actually use your throttle cable, so that would probably be the more better idea. But I should turn there, turn that off too, just in case. And yeah, she seems like a good unit. So woo, but yeah, I gotta find something to get her to mount it to. So it's got all the holes here too. Like if you're running like some kind of hydraulic motor pump or something like that too, you could, you know, bolt it. So that's kind of neat. Got holes here, and a set of holes here, a smaller set on holes here. So that's kind of cool. Threaded and ready to go. Yeah, but yes. What to do? Well, I'm not really too sure, but I kind of sort of need a tank, unless I replace that one on that one. But I don't know, I'm kind of leery about it being a little top heavy when this thing's running, and she might want to knock that tank over. So I don't know, something with a bigger footprint may be better, but it's going to have to sit out here, kind of over in that corner or somewhere over there, somewhere over there. But I don't know. Gotta shut that off. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of room there either, so I can't go something super huge, too big out there. So, yeah, I don't know. Be nice if you could just use some kind of small tank, and if it would put out enough air pressure that, you know, you're not really needing to build up pressure in your tank. It would just kind of, you know, be like an on-demand thing. So, you know, as soon as you turn it on, it's blowing out, you know, air. Kind of like what the great big towable generator diesel holy cow, diesel compressors do. They're kind of sort of an on-demand kind of thing. I mean, they do have little tanks, but they don't generally kind of build up a whole lot of pressure for too long. It's more of like an on-demand kind of thing. That's like wicked air though. So inside of here, actually, if you take this triangular thing off and pull that out, there's actually a little oil filter in there. I was reading in the book, so I'm like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't have that apart, but should see how grimy the oils come here. It's a little grimy-ish. It's not too bad though. She could probably do with a little bit more running before I dump that out, but I would like to get that kind of dumped out. But anyways, I feel a coughing fit coming on. So I'm going to probably hit her up and call her a day. Okay, got that old battery separated. Oh man, she's pretty rough on there. Have to wash it all up though and clean it all up in the sink over there, and then we'll get her on the trickle charge. But anyways, let's crack open. I can get you set up here somehow. Nope. Maybe. Well, it's on an angle. I'm sorry. Get this guy open here. I think we're going to cheat again. It's almost right on the seam again. That's perfect. Sometimes the little seam on the chocolate isn't in the seam with the wrapper. So that unfortunately it was. Oh, another one of these stupid things. Man, I got 3 of these now. But that's okay. Should almost know how to put this together now. That guy goes there. Now remember this guy, this is the little guy that sits in your pocket and makes it look like you got a mouse sticking out of your pocket. Got 3 of them now. Got 3 of them. I think there was other ones too. It's funny I haven't got the other mouse yet, or the frog. I haven't got that frog yet. Very interesting. But anyways, another mouse. But anyways, we'll catch you later on. I did not do a farm sim Saturday for you tomorrow. I just couldn't get myself geared up to doing one. Although I did play a little bit of something I got for maybe on Sunday. But I had trouble with it even because of the trying to talk and you're wanting to cough the whole time. It's just horrible. So even now it's doing it. Oh man. But anyways, probably just gonna not be able to get you a Farm Sim Saturday for this week. I apologize for that, but hopefully next week we're better and a little better to talk and stuff, and I can actually do something. But Sunday I got something coming for you, so hopefully enjoy her. And it took a long time because all the coughing and stuff. Stop the video, have a hacking fest, and then start the video again. A few minutes later, hacking fest, and oh man, it's just a nightmare. And those won't stop running either. But anyways, have a good night, good weekend. We'll catch you on Monday, and I don't know what we're doing Monday, but I'm sure we'll find something out by then. So have a good weekend. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you then. Oh, I got a funeral on Monday, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do that. I dug today. Oh, this morning and this afternoon kind of took a long time. 14 inches of frost I had to dig through. Machine did her though, couldn't believe her. Much more, I probably would have been screwed. I didn't use my ripper tooth though, I just used my 24-inch bucket with the teeth on it, but it actually worked pretty good. It was chipping it out in big chunks, you know, so it actually worked out not too bad. So, but yeah, I do have that Monday, so I don't know what we're going to get into. It might not be till Tuesday, I don't know. But have a good night, good weekend. We'll catch you Tuesday-ish, Monday-ish, Tuesday-ish, and we'll see you then. But anyways, thanks for watching.